Hello there. You're still on the Middlemen of Jurors on Enterprise TV. My case: who will save Nigeria from Nigerians? At independence in 1960, Nigeria held immense promise. Recall that 13 years earlier, the British colonial administration had reached out to Nigeria and other territories under its control for funds to rebuild its economy after the devastation of the World War II. Thus, at independence, Nigeria was projected as one of the nations with great potential to develop at a very fast pace. At independence, Nigeria already had a university, communications, railways, seaport, airport, a civil service of educated citizens, a military force with well-trained officers, among others. Interestingly, almost a century earlier, Nigeria had adopted electricity in 1897 at Ijora power plant in Lagos. Guess what? That was 18 years after the electric bulb was invented. So at independence, Nigeria had all that was needed to leapfrog like 25 years into the future. Unfortunately, it was a hope dashed as Nigerians ran the train aground. Today, 64 years after independence, Nigerians still blame the colonial masters for our dashed hopes. Today is blame game upon blame game, while Nigeria continues to crumble under the weight of unserious Nigerians unwilling to transform her from a country into a nation. So where do we go from here? My verdict: how do we save Nigeria from Nigerians? That's $1 million question. The leaders are blaming the people are blaming the leaders. But Nigeria must be saved somehow. Somehow from Nigerians.
This case, you see that Nigeria had electricity 18 years after the invention of electricity itself is a big work of research. And that how it is that it today does not have stable power supply could only have been witchcraft. There's no other solution, because somebody must be sabotaging somebody. Somebody must be spiritually committed.
Spiritually sabotaging Nigeria.
Yes, somebody must have been willingly committed to ensure that Nigeria don't see the light of the day.
Yes.
And we will say that is very unfortunate, because even when you look at small countries within the Francophone areas, you see how that stable power supply is not an issue, including countries that Nigeria sell electricity to. Yes. There's stable power supply. And with just power supply, there's a lot we can do without necessarily, getting to work, take white-collar jobs. We can maximize our space and then come up with SMEs and the rest of that. But we still do not have it. Now, these Nigerians that are bent on sabotaging Nigerians is a people are defecating on the expressway. So I'm talking to you.
Sabotage.
That is sabotaging sabotaging the ecosystem. Rain will fall, wash the excreta into the water. Somebody's at the receiving end.
Seep into boreholes.
Receive into boreholes, and then somebody has a receiving end to immerse it.
Yes, but I have a bit of a different view. It is okay that even where all the fingers have been soiled, and it is difficult now to tell which finger brought the oil upon the rest of them, right? There still has to be a careful look at the physiology or what anatomy of the human palm and ask which finger is pivotal, which finger is the most vital. I think that's where the training should begin, because once the head has been fixed, the rest of the body has hope. I dare say that Nigerian leaders finished this country. I give so for example, no, I'm coming. I'm talking about where to begin to arrest the dictators.
The leaders led wrongly.
Yes. So somebody said it famously in this country that we had a lot of money, and that the problem, as far as he saw it, was how it was to be spent. How to spend. A Nigerian head of state.
And at that time, there was no public health care.
Good. Now, because and that now puts a great query on the class caliber and composition of minds
that manage that resources.
At that time. Secondly, I'm at a loss. This past week, one of my favorite columnists in the Vanguard newspaper, Obi Wakama, was talking about the National Council of State that met, was it 2 weeks ago? He said it was a National Council of Chaos. He now said, look at these men.
No wonder Obasanjo did not join them.
He said, just look at these men. That just looking at this cream of men just shows how Nigeria has fed over the years. In fact, we went on to say that how is it that our current president is sitting on the same seat as the great Zik of Africa.
Sat.
And he was looking at it. He said it was a travesty of sorts. The departure.
We should be ashamed of that.
Yes. How many years ago Zik was either classmates or roommates with Thurgood Marshall, former United States Supreme Court judge, justice. Okay, Zik was later HOD of political science at his university in America. By Zik. So to think that such a man had sat in that seat before, and today we're looking at leaders who we don't remember that thinking or unthinking. So if you want to address this problem, let us go to where they
or thoughtless.
I mean, so you just can't imagine. We need to go back to leadership. In 75, right? July 75, when the coup happened, when the coup that brought Monterey happened, Gowon was in Kampala attending an OAU conference. All right. As he was in Kampala, then they told him that the coup had happened. There, during the coup, that coup night, the following morning, all the other all the traffic that used to build up at Apapa disappeared. They were told that Moses had become head of state. All those cars that used to queue from whatever to they disappeared overnight. Lagos were free. So the means that there is power in leadership. When Buhari was elected president and was sworn in on May,
Body language.
do you know what happened? Believing that he was coming with something.
The whole place was
people in Yobe, people in Adamawa, people in Borno said that we live in IDP camp, carry them out and let them go back to the village that Buhari come. If they didn't know that they were going to face something even worse.
they became refugees in their villages. They went to the IDPs to
so leadership
after.
has a great role to play. Please, I know that Nigerians have you see the thing is this: to get a job in Abuja, let me just that way, 3 million naira, 5 million naira, 2 million naira.
You buy the employment.
The common is going to die, and you're telling them to do. They should. Leadership is where we should begin from.
Three things stand out for me.
Frankly speaking.
One, I agree with Juro Emeka Madunagu's verdict that followership is an issue. Because how do we, Nigerians, allow this caliber of people that you have described to get into power? The Nigerian elite, politicians, leaders, people in government did not come from Ghana or Togo. They didn't fall from heaven.
No.
They came from the followers. The same people who told us that we fought Abacha are now worse than Abacha. I would also agree with the school of thought that our colonialists did us bad, which is that when they amalgamated us, instead of across horizontal lines of people who had same ways of life, cultures, and probably even religion, they amalgamated us across vertical lines, different people, to the extent in 2024, rather than competence, we are still talking ethnicity. Manager of one huge supermarket around my house, during elections, when I asked him who he was voting for, he did not have anything else than ọmọ ẹni ò lè ṣèdí bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká filẹ̀kẹ̀ sí di ọmọ ẹlòmíì. Meaning that no matter how big the waist of your own child, you will not put the waist bead on somebody else's child. He was saying he was going to vote for his tribal man. Today, hunger is nearly sending him out of that supermarket.
Hunger
You can't
sell the beef.
His shops are becoming empty. When I asked him recently, and every time I ask him, he knows I'm laughing at him. But Baba, so let me feel like I see. Now, thirdly, is where I will talk about solutions. That if we keep on looking at what the elites are doing, when they divide us across religious and ethnic lines, it's for their own benefits. It's not us against ourselves. It's them against us. Because they do not see religion. They do not see ethnicity when their own children are marrying. When they are dividing the national cake, they don't care how you pray to God. They are very united. In their 1% of the 1% of our population.
They marry across.
So unless and until
religion, they don't care.
Religion. Davide's daughter will marry Amosun's son.
But the question I want to ask, Nigerians, what about Nigerians in the diaspora? who keep pouring fuel into every crisis.
Nigerians
have become a major threat to this country.
But Nigerians
everywhere are Nigerians.
For me, I think Nigerians in diaspora, they are quite a solution.
I agree.
No, some of them, I'm talking about there are some of them.
Nigerians are Nigerians.
These diaspora Nigerians, they don't do anything. Many of them don't even criticize as much as some of us
that
on
are
ground.
Yes, now because we see we are the ones suffering it now.
Yes, and one thing you will know about Nigerians in diaspora is that they are already out there for Nigeria.
Yes, they are.
Because they have freedom of speech.
The deeper you go into the West, the deeper you travel into countries, the more you feel like I'm so far away from home.
Yeah.
I should be at home. If not for that, the government have messed it up.
No, but why
We
should,
the people
for
say,
instance, a 46-year-old woman, that lady in Canada, some beggar, whatever, why would she, just imagine such a horrendous?
No, you did not hear what she heard.
She did not just imagine.
She did not just imagine. No, she
No, I'm coming to somewhere.
Lay the right background.
I'm coming.
Lay the right background.
Now,
She reacted wrongly, but it was something that made her say what she said.
No, what I'm saying is this. When you say that, Nigerians have been led badly, and then you expect that people who have actually led the shores of the country to better govern nations will be more reasonable. You expect that the elite,
largely,
the elite who travel, somebody like the Oba of Lagos, somebody like Remi Tinubu, and some of those people who have been, who have in the past made statements that were just horrible. Then
those ones are illiterate.
Then
the wife of president is an illiterate.
So you now wonder when you look at what some of these people, keep talking about, and then
I thought you wanted to talk about what made that lady say what she said. She was reacting to some statements. I think it was on the same space because you will see the short video, you will not see the full clip. Where some people
were brought on lady. And because also part of the problem. I was saying, hold on. I become part of the problem.
You know me, I cannot add to this one because. But that lady,
take the message to her. That's the essence.
Remember they were saying Jumoke Alabike ṣe ti parí ìjà yín àti we are not fighting no, but that lady, some person had already said that they were going to kill Igbos worldwide.
Yeah.
So in reaction to that statement was why she now said we will poison your water. It was reactionary. Now I faulted the diaspora commission that why are you picking somebody who was reacting? To be fair and just is to pick the person who instigated her. So you cannot beat a child and ask them not to cry or tell them the way to cry.
No, but I think also.
So she could have done better. I'm not justifying what look. A madman cannot call me Jumoke, you're mad now and I'll react. That's the honest truth. And because of that,
you know the background. You know his
and because of that, even when the same person tells me that I'm mad, I may not react because I'll say to myself, if you were mad, would I react? So she could have reacted better. And I think that common sense or her reward is chasing her because they have now arrested her now. But I think that pick the person who instigated her and make it balanced. My third point, I think I made it.
You've made your third point, now the solution. You talk about solution.
What was it? What did I say?
No, you talk about solution.
What was that solution?
You have not mentioned the solution.
I was interrupted.
Go ahead with the solution.
Was that all of us have to unite and work against the elite. They are very united. We must unite. Forget Chris. Cyril is from Port Harcourt and he's from Delta. We are all one. We are united in hunger. Full stop.
And that unity is as strong as the unity of the elite.
Yeah.
They are united in wealth and harmony.
Yeah.
We are united in some kind of
Hunger.
Just to even quickly cap it, that I have been asking people who think of my ethnic group first. Now tell me your life from when you were born till now.
How's your ethnic man better than life?
Trajectory of only people from your ethnic nationality paving the way for you.
Clanism is narrow.
Obasanjo did not do anything.
Clanism is narrow. That is why they say embrace nationhood.
Jonathan did not do anything for Syria.
We will do better as a nation.
You will reach more people as a journalist. I will reach more people as a lawyer.
Yes.
You will reach more people as a journalist.
Than as a Yoruba person.
That's it.
Yes.
If you put yourself in your I am from Etwa. You understand? That's what the word started from, by the way. You understand? So, but I will not restrict my economic welfare and activity to Etwa. You understand? I will spread out and then
have that good.
And then bring the goodies home. You understand? That's how life should be. You see, it's just because you cannot be born outside the tribe. That is why you came from that tribe. But that you want to hold on to that tribe as the be and all, you will be small. You will be limited. Okay, so let's spread out. We're all one. Nationhood is the way to go. Yeah. Irrespective of the fact that it's been battered. There is a light somewhere at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll need to also look at that light, whether it's band A or band B or badness. When we return, Juro Olajumoke Alaudin James has a case titled Nigeria Matter Tire Me. Me, I don't know. Stay with us, please.